Ready? Good afternoon. This weekend's fatal crash, sorry. This weekend's fatal crash is a tragedy. As you can imagine, the family is grieving. I met with the family this weekend, and I speak for everyone here at Tampa PD when I say we share in their sorrow. We are here for the family and will continue to support them. We at the Tampa Police Department need to care for both the survivors of the deceased victims and the officers involved in this scene. At this point, the other passengers in the victim's vehicle have survived. One is currently in stable condition, and the other is currently in critical condition. I am thankful to the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office, who will lead this crash investigation. The Tampa Police Department will also conduct a very thorough investigation into the circumstances surrounding this crash. Anytime a police officer is in pursuit, supervisors are monitoring and they are continually trying to balance the need to apprehend the suspect with the threat to public safety. There are still a lot of unanswered questions, but what we do know is that the officer began pursuing this vehicle because he recognized it as a stolen vehicle that was used to also commit at least one auto burglary. This is a justified reason for pursuit under our policy. However, this investigation has just begun. The occupants of the stolen vehicle were a 15-year-old, two 14-year-olds, and a 12-year-old. Two of the teens in the stolen vehicle were arrested just 5 days prior for the exact same crime: stealing and burglarizing a vehicle. Both juveniles were placed on home detention, and a third suspect had also just been arrested in January for similar charges. To say it is disturbing for them to again be driving a stolen vehicle is quite an understatement. This is no video game. This is real life with real lives at stake. And this time, these juveniles' actions cost an innocent person their life. TPD offers many programs geared up to help our youth and help develop them. But we can't do this alone. We need parents, the community, and the faith-based community to help us with this. A police officer's job is often difficult. Our role is a delicate balance to get criminals off the street while protecting the community members. Thank you. Questions?
Can you talk about the juveniles and the two who were taken to the hospital? How are they there? Are they in custody right now? Where are all of them?
Two of them, all of them were treated and released. Two of them are currently on home detention, and two are just pending. All of them are pending charges based on the crash, based on the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office investigation. But two of them are currently on home detention from the previous auto theft and auto burglary, and two are just waiting for charges.
So they're home right now?
All four, yeah, four of them are not, none of them are in custody, to answer your question. I have to defer that question to the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office. They are doing the traffic crash investigation, so I would have to have them answer what potential charges they would be facing once they complete their investigation. Yes, we have a pursuit policy that's very thorough that we'll provide to you as far as what charges are appropriate for TPD officers to pursue vehicles. At this time, it appears that the origination of the pursuit was within policy, as it was a stolen vehicle that was involved in an auto burglary investigation, which we call a forcible felony investigation. Well, it was obviously very early on in the investigation. I met with the driver of the Honda at the hospital. He was there with his mother. I had not spoken to the female who lost her mother in the crash. She was at Lakeland Regional and was in surgery. So I would say that the reaction initially was trying to process what had just happened. I will be following up with them continually throughout the course of the investigation to check on their well being. I didn't have any contact with the juveniles on scene that night. As far as the remorse aspect is concerned, they were out doing the exact same actions less than 5 days later.
What are the factors that would lead to home detention as opposed to being in juvenile detention or something like that? I mean, because obviously there wasn't enough to keep them home. So is that the judge? I mean, where does that come from?
The sanctions come from the courts. So the sanctions for curfew or home detention do come directly from judges. The onus on making sure the children are at home during home detention falls on the Department of Juvenile Justice, probation officers, but we at Tampa PD also assist with those efforts. There's a lot of kids that are on court-ordered sanctions, and we can check on them being at home at 11 p.m., but it's not to say that they're not going to be home out committing crimes at midnight.
If their parents or caregivers face any charges for not keeping them home under a rule?
No, not that I'm aware of.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you.